Hi everyone, and welcome back, or welcome to Virtual Workouts through the NDSU Wellness Center. I'm Joncy, and today I'll be leading a 30-minute HIIT workout with you guys. So today during the workout, we're going to have a break about halfway through, so that's a great time to get that water bottle and get a drink of water and catch your breath. And then also throughout the workout, I won't be playing music, but that's so that you can play some music on your own and you can listen to whatever you would like. And then also throughout the workout, I'll have a yoga mat on the ground and also be on carpet, so it'll be a little softer on my body. So if you have a yoga mat, or if you don't, you can also use a blanket or anything soft to just cushion for your body a little bit to help impact. And remember, throughout the entire workout, please listen to your body. So if something hurts or you have any injuries, please keep those in mind when doing some things. I will say some modifications that you can make for certain either like shoulder issues or knee issues throughout the workout, but please keep that in mind when doing it and have fun. We're going to start off with our warm-up and do some leg swings. So you can take and put your hands on your hips and take and bring one leg out in front of you and behind you. If you want, you can hold on to a couch or a chair or something to help balance, but you can do these with me. Remember not to go too high or too far back so that it hurts. We're going to take and switch to the other leg. Remember, it is okay to hold on to something while doing this. Then we're going to take and do some arm swings. We're going to bring one arm up, one arm down. And then we're going to take and put our hands on our hips to bring our body all the way around. Twice, and then the other way. And then we're going to get right into some of those squats. So we're going to take and keep our shoulders back. Spread our feet out a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, or about shoulder width. And go down as deep as you would like in 3, 2, 1, and go. So squat down, up. Remember, if you have any knee issues, it's okay to not go down as far. We will be doing a couple different types of squats today. Three, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to take and go to tricep pushbacks. So our arms are going to go to our sides, and you're going to bring your hands out behind you, keeping them parallel and equal, and you push them back to the point where it's comfortable, you don't want it to hurt, and bring them back down, and you're going to keep doing that over and over, and start that in 3, 2, 1, and go. So repetitive tricep pushbacks. And 3, 2, last one. Now we're going to take and go to a different type of squats. So we are going to do squat jumps. If you do have any like hip or knee issues, you can just do normal squats, or if you decide halfway through or a couple seconds jumps or squats in that these aren't for you, that is totally just fine. You can just go back to normal squats or whatever you would like. But remember, you want to take off with your knees bent and land with your knees bent. It helps cushion everything with your legs. And start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So squat down, jump up, and then land back down. Now these do not have to be fast. You can go at your own pace. We're almost there. do one more. And good job, guys. Okay, so now we're going to go to overhead arm raises. So we did back tricep presses. Now we're going to lift our arms up above us. So we're going to straighten them up as high as we can and go back down so that our hands are at shoulder level, equal, and then up and down. We're going to do that together in 3, 2, 1, and go. So raise them up and down, up and down, extending your arms all the way. And keep going. I had to wake my timer up. And 3, 2, 1, and now we're going to bring it down to the ground, and we're going to do fire hydrants. So remember, those are going to be on our hands and knees, and we're going to take one leg, bring it up to the side, bring it all the way down with our knee bent, and we're going to do those together in about 3, 2, 1, and go. So bring one leg up and down. These do not have to be fast by any means. Remember to keep breathing throughout all of the exercises. I know it sounds funny, but sometimes once you get working out, it's hard to remember everything. And we're going to relax for a couple seconds so you can sit back and roll your wrists out to get a little pressure off of them. And now we're going to go right back down and actually do the other leg right away. We're not going to take a break and do something else. So we're going to start that in 3, 2, 1, and go. Other leg. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to sit back, and we're going to do what's called the reverse plank. So you're going to take, and you are going to go on your heels and your hands behind you, and your body's still going to kind of go in that plank. So you're going to make a straight line, but you're going to lift up and go in the plank that way. We're going to take and do that in a couple seconds. And remember to have your hands a little bit further out so it's easier on your shoulders. And 3, 2, 1, and lift up. Remember to squeeze everything still. You're almost there. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring it down. And we're going to take and go back down on all fours. And we're not going to do fire hydrants, but we're going to do extended fire hydrants. So what those are is you're going to lift your leg up. Except this time, instead of just going up, you're going to kick all the way out, back in, and then bring it down. You can either do that, or you can do normal fire hydrants, whatever you choose. But start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So up, out, in, and down if you choose to do the extended ones. If you do the normal ones, that's also completely fine. In 3, 2, last one. And take and sit back for a couple seconds again. Roll out our wrists. We're going to take and get ready for the other side right away again. We're going to get ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember, lift up, out, in, down. Or you can just do the up. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to stand up. And we're going to take, and we're actually going to go back to a different type of squat that we didn't do earlier in this workout. And we're going to do a plie squat. So with that one, you really want to keep your shoulders back. And our feet are going to go further out than our shoulder length apart. And your toes are going to point out at 45-degree angles. And you're going to go down and try and have our upper legs parallel with the ground, and then up. In 3, 2, 1, and go. You do not have to go all the way down if you do not want to, or if you have any hip or knee issues. Remember, do what is best for your body. In 3, 2, last one. We're going to take and bring it back down again. And we already did a reverse plank, so now we're going to take and do a normal plank. So I'm going to do mine on my forearms. You can do it on your hands if you'd like. But you're going to go on your toes and have your forearms down. And you're going to lift your body up just like a normal plank. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift up and squeeze. Squeeze and hold. You're almost there. Getting close, getting close. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to take and roll on our butts. We're going to do V-sits. So what we're going to do with our V-sits is you're going to take and sit back. And a couple different levels you can hold your feet at is either kind of close to the ground, up in a jackknife position, or straight all the way in a V, whichever one you would like. I'm going to do the jackknife position, but start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So lean back and hold our legs with our hands floating, so our core is holding up our legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and down. So now we're going to take and do a reverse crunch. So what that is going to be is we're going to lay back, and our legs are going to go straight, and we're going to take and bring our legs up instead of our upper body. So you can roll them back and either just go back and lift your lower back up, or you can extend all the way up and lift, or you can really go up all the way and lift your legs up all the way and go onto your shoulder blades, either or. But start in 3, 2, 1, and go. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. we're going to take and roll over. And we're going to do the last thing of this half of the workout. We're going to do a Superman hold. So we're going to lay on our stomachs. And we're going to lift our lower body up and our upper body up. And we're going to just hold it, squeeze and hold it. So we're going to start that in 3, 2, 1, and go. So squeeze. You're almost there. You're almost halfway through this workout. You're doing great. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. There we go. So now is a fantastic time to get that water bottle and get a drink of water. Have about a minute left of our water break. So total will be about a minute and a half because we've already had about 30 seconds. So what we're going to do though when we come back from break, you can have a couple seconds yet, but we're going to do mountain climbers right away. So with mountain climbers, remember, we're going to be on our front. You are going to be on your hands. You can go your own pace with these. You're going to start in a plank position and one leg is going to come up towards your chest and then back down, and the other one's going to go back and forth. And remember, you can go your own pace. Please be careful not to slip, depending on what surface you're on, especially if you're in the water on boga boards, like sometimes we are in the classes at the Wellness Center. It is very slippery, and even some carpets or hardwood floors can also be slippery. But put those water balls aside because we're going to get started in a couple seconds, so get ready to go. And about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So start those mountain climbers. We're almost there, about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to take and bring it down to one arm, and we're going to do a side plank. I'm going to start by using my right arm. You can choose whichever you like. We're going to take and stack our feet or have them in front of each other. Remember, arm up or on the hips. And you're going to lift up all the way in 3, 2, 1, and lift. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. About 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to take and roll back over, and we are going to do another set of mountain climbers. So take and get ready on our stomach. We have a couple seconds yet, so we need to be full in the plank. So we can get ready to start those in 3, 2, 1, and go. Mountain climbers at your own pace. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to take and go to that other side right away. So remember, on that forearm, your feet can either be stacked or in front of the other, and then up or on the hip with that other arm. And get ready to lift up in 3, 2, 1, and up. So squeeze and hold. You guys are doing great, by the way. So keep it going. We're over halfway there with this plank. And we're over halfway through the workout. About 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we're going to take, and we're going to go to alternating mermaids next. So this is also going to start in a plank. But those we're going to take and go in that plank and lift one arm up and turn, down, turn the other way, and then keep alternating back and forth. And get ready to start those with me in about 3, 2, 1, and go. So up, down, and twist. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to sit backwards again. And we're going to do that same V-sit that we did earlier. Remember, there's 3 spots you can hold your legs. You can choose. I'm going to put my legs in that jackknife position again. But get ready to start that in 3, 2, 1, and go. So back and hold. If you'd like, you can add a V up with it, so you can extend backwards and pull up. Either or you can just do the V-sit. You can choose. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So we're take, and we're going to go on our hands and knees one more time. And we're going to do bird dog crunches. So what those are is you're going to take your right hand and stick it out in front of you. And you're going to take your left leg and stick it out behind you. Make sure there's nothing behind you that you're going to kick, by the way. So you're going to extend those, bring them in, and push them out, and pull back in. Start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So squeeze, pull in, push out, pull in, push out. About 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to take and do what's called rollbacks. So if you do have back issues, you may just want to lay on your back and roll back and forth from one side to the other. But what we're going to do if you don't have any back or lower back issues is you're going to roll back and forth, and then you're going to go and try and stand up. And you're going to bring it down and roll again. So do those with me in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you can roll and try and stand up. It is okay if you do not succeed in standing up, or you can use your hands to give you a little boost if you would like. We're going to take and do one more of those. Stand up all the way. And we are going to go back down though. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to do the other side of that bird dog crunch. So we did do the right hand and left leg. So now we're going to do the left hand and right leg. So we're going to go on our hands and knees and take that left arm and that right leg and get ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. So lift them up, bring them out, in and back. See if you can extend that arm and leg out all the way. Still be careful not to hit anything. In 3, 2, last 1. And then we are going to bring it to our stomach one more time. And we're going to do Superman with flutter kicks. So earlier we did the normal Superman lift where we lifted up our upper body and our lower body. But now there's going to be an extra option where you can add flutter kicks in with that when you're squeezing. And you can start that in 3, 2, 1, and go. So the flutter kicks are an option. You can just do the normal Superman hold. That is also just fine. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. And there we go. So now we're going to take and roll to that side. And we're going to do leg lifts. So you can either put your head on your hand or straight on the ground or your shoulder if you would like, whichever. And then you're going to take the other hand and use that for balance and lift up your top leg as far as it is comfortable for you and start in 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember, you don't want to lift it to a point that it hurts. That is not good. In 3, 2, last 1. We're going to roll to the other side. You can just flip over and roll, but I'm going to make it so you can still see my face. Remember, you can do either or with your head. And you can either start or wait a couple seconds. It'll be about 3, 2, 1, and go. So lift up that top leg. Remember, we don't want to hurt ourselves. About 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Then rotate and sit up. We can take and put our legs in front of us and cross one leg over the other and use that to stretch. So then we can take and switch to the other leg, set both legs down, switch and use that to stretch as well. Relax that. You can cross our legs. Bring our hands out in front, palms towards each other, and roll up and give yourself a hug. And take and roll out and pull one arm across our body in the front. And take and pull the other arm across our body in the front. Take on your chin, look down at your lap, and look up at the ceiling. And roll all the way around. And then roll the other way. Remember to keep your jaw loose. And then that will be class for the day. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had a great workout. And please remember to keep watching the NDSU social media pages as well as the website for updates on other classes and the building hours and what's all going on in the Wellness Center. So thank you and have a great rest of your week.